Hey people, it's Kelly at printprayslay, and I'm here to do another vlog. So today is going to be a little bit different because I have a lot of stuff I really have to do for home because Amira is turning 7 and I'm allowed to think about it because I have 3 kids, and so sometimes I gotta think about, who are you talking about, Kelly? So I have a lot of preparation to do for the house for that. But aside from that, for the shop today, I wrote my top 3. And my top 3 are Bible study, my prayer journal, and then a kit. However, I do have other things that I feel like I have to do. Like I feel like I have to do the shop finances, and I have to get the mood board to one of my illustrators. Um, she's been waiting for a while, and because of the launch of the new website, I kind of delayed a lot. I actually have 2 other illustrators in addition to that one, so 3 illustrators are waiting for their mood boards. But the other 2 already checked in with them, and they're good. They're like, I can stand and wait a little while because they're working on projects and stuff. So that's gonna be my top 3. So I'm so glad I brought my Bible home and my prayer journal. So I'm gonna do those first. Well, actually, Dallas has been patiently waiting to use the bathroom. So first we're gonna take Dallas to use the bathroom, and yeah, and then we'll get into Bible study. All right, hold on a second. Dallas, are you not gonna use the bathroom today? Walking Dallas. So Dallas, I don't know what's going on with him. I can't be worried with Dallas right now. He did not want to use the bathroom. I don't know what's going on. But happy mail from Amazon. I am on a subscription with Amazon for my clear sticker paper. I believe this option is available for everybody. I have Prime though, so I don't know if it's just for Prime users, but if not, I have my clear sticker paper on subscription, I think monthly, and I don't think I don't have a locked in rate. But there are definitely times when clear sticker paper is like $14.99, and then there are times when for some odd reason it's like $20. So that's my favorite brand, and that's Avery 8665. I just like how smooth it is. The link is below in the description. It's an affiliate link, so there's no hiding that. So if you guys purchase it through my link, then I think I get 2 pennies. Thank you so much. Give me 2 cents. So that's the clear sticker paper. That's the only happy mail I got today. Throughout the week, I got other happy mail that I'm not ready to share with you guys because it's a part of product launch that I want to do. So I'm going to share that when I'm ready. But I can say that it's tangible items, and I'm really excited to go into that realm. I'm always going to be a printable shop. I mean, that's Print Pray Slay, but everything I do is going to be, you have to print it. Or it has to be printed in order for me to get it to you guys, meaning it was designed and custom and things like that. So I'm really, really excited about the new launches. I'm hoping August is when I can really, really, really launch. Like, hey, it's out there. But I'm super excited. So let's start on my Bible study. Yes, let's do that. And you're looking at like, what is all this glitter? All this glitter and shimmery shine inside of the frame. It is my study Bible. So a lot of people know I use the Chronological Life Application Study Bible. Is there an intro page in this thing? You should just know. If you watch my videos, you know what kind of Bible that I'm using. This is here, but it is linked below. So I pretty much go to the section that I'm in, and right now I am reading Job. I finished Genesis a little while ago. I was super excited I finished Genesis. I took a lot of time in Genesis to really, really gain an understanding of what is going on. I thoroughly enjoyed that book. So right now I am working in my Happy Planner sheets, and I'm finishing up this part of the page, and so I'm sure I will go into this part. This will be a sped up video, and I'm going to cut through some stuff because my Bible study can take a little minute. Looking for my highlighters. Okay. So the colors I'm going to pick, I picked the top 3 colors. I think I'm going to go with pink. I like me some pink. Let's do pink, yellow, pink, yellow, and blue. Isn't it? That's print slate colors. We're gonna do pink, yellow, and blue because it's cloudy outside today. All right, let's speed this up. Okay, so I just finished Job 3 and 4. And I made my notes. I filled in this block and into these blocks. So not a lot of notes, but oh, did I get a message? So so I think everybody knows the story of Job, and it's basically God permits the devil to tempt Job. Well, not really tempt Job, but the devil says that Job will not is only loyal and worships God in the way that he does because God has blessed him so much. So God allows the devil to take away Job's possessions and his family and things like that. And yet Job still worships God and does not curse him. And then the devil says, well, that's because you didn't let me do anything to his body or his person. And so then God permits that as well. And at that point that I'm reading right now is Job 3, is right after Job takes this. It's not like he took a vow of silence, but he doesn't say anything for a long time, and his friends come to visit him. I believe 3 friends, right? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it say 3 friends. Oh, that's where they're from. So yeah, 3 friends. So 3 friends come to visit him, and they're quiet, which was another lesson. When people are going through things, sometimes they don't need you to say anything. They just need you to be there with them, hold them, just have your presence. Stop doing stuff in their house. Just be there for them. And so Job speaks, but when Job speaks, his first words are basically condemning his birth. So he's like, curse the day that I was born, and I should never been able to leave my mother's womb, and why this and why that. And so then his friend comes along. I need to look up how to pronounce his name, but it starts with an E. We gonna call this man E. So E comes along and he starts going in on why he thinks that Job is going through all of this, and that's what I was studying. He's basically saying that God is punishing Job for a sin, and he needs to repent. He needs to confess to the sin and ask for forgiveness for this sin. And he goes into how the truth was given to him in a secret whisper in his ear and a vision at night, and he was in a deep sleep and things like that. So we have to be careful on when we think a message is given to us and how we relate, how we speak for God. You might want to watch yourself to say, God told me to tell you, type of thing. I think you really should be really cautious about that. Um, And a way that you can know that God is speaking to you is because of your relationship with God, and that God wouldn't tell you anything that's adverse to what the Bible says as well. So God wouldn't say, go take that bike. That ain't God. So you have to be careful when you're speaking to others, especially if they're down in their faith or they're down on their situation, and you're saying that God told me this, that, and the other. They really might take it to heart and really might take it golden. Like, what if Job started to question himself and was like, I must have sinned. Like, what did I must have, but he didn't. So that wasn't the situation. And his context is as far as he's saying some proper things, as in bad things happen to people who may have caused turmoil in their life. Like, if you know, do something bad may happen to you. But then there's the incidents where you do bad and nothing bad happens to you because grace takes over. But ultimately, somebody who is just downright bad, of course, we all know that the wages of sin is death, which death is separation from God. You don't necessarily just, pass out and die. Many of us will be gone by now. But he didn't tell the whole story, because it's true that, it's true. Oh, as a matter of fact, it says it here. It's true that those who promote sin and trouble eventually will be punished, but it's false that anyone who is good and innocent will never suffer. So you can't assume that because something bad happens, it's because you did something bad. Because the innocent will suffer for other reasons, especially since what you might think is a suffering is just God growing you. So he basically had no right to say the things that he said to Job. And I haven't read past this to know what the other friends say and how Job responds to it. My understanding of the story is very vague, so that's why I'm doing deep dive into my Bible study. I mean, this man is talking for a good couple chapters. It says okay, so yeah, this is when Job responds. But yeah, he continues to talk. So that's what my Bible study is. I'm basically I read, I highlight key points that I feel are important. This portion is my study Bible. This portion is, my study notes. This portion is the actual biblical text, and then I go and I write my notes on here, in addition to like kind of summarizing the Bible and the study notes. And then if I really feel up for it, I write in the actual Bible. So that's that portion. Now I'm going to do my prayer journal. Okay, so now I have finished. Where is the list? Okay, so I have finished my prayer journal and my Bible study. So I'm crossing those off the list. And I'm about to put up these stickers. I don't know if you all know where I keep my stickers. I keep them in my wardrobe, which is right here. Let me get a bigger picture of the wardrobe. Yeah, there you go. So I'm gonna put these in the wardrobe and put them up. Okay. On to our next things that we're going to do today. What is next? Hold on. Let's do a praise report. I got 2 things done out of my top 3, and it is only, I don't have no phone in here with the time. I'm looking at the stars and the sky, and it's telling me that it's 10 o'clock. I feel it in my bones. It's either 10 or less. So I'm doing it today. I'm about to go design the Fierce kit. I'm gonna do it in a studio today because the lighting was terrible last time I had you guys inside of my family room. Though I would like to be in there because there's TV and everything like that. Figure y'all can keep me company. So let's go design. So I'm still working out a way that I can like do my work and you kind of see what I'm doing on my computer. Right now I just answer some Instagram messages, which I'm really excited about. I think I have a new illustrator. I'm really excited about this woman. I have purchased things from her before, so, and I just really, really like her style. So I'm excited. I hope that this works out. Try not to get overly excited about things because sometimes in business it just doesn't work out, and that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with that person or yourself. It just means that it probably wasn't a good fit or a good time at the moment. So, but it's moving along and I'm really excited and she seems excited. So I'm hoping to bring you guys something really, really new to the shop, something different, something bright is how I would describe her. Whimsical comes to mind too. But right now I am about to send 2 kits out to my PR team. Well, 2 people on my PR team. And then I'm going to start referencing scriptures for 2 new kits. Let's see if I can bring you guys closer. You're definitely in one of my acrylic chairs right now. So on a baby tripod, because this is my tripod and how I do tabletop recording. So yeah, this is a selfie stick attached to my big boy tripod, and yeah, that's how I record on my phone. So no big. There are definitely better setups that cost a lot more, but this works for me. So right now I'm just gonna go over here and I'm gonna pick the file. 2 of them want the Love Above Sickle Cell Disease kit. So I'm going to send that over. I don't remember what version they asked for. So, email is going. Alright, so I sent that email to her, and I have another one. She just switched her email address. Nope, that ain't it. Here we go. Alright. So I try to give my kits to my team. Ooh, I really don't know which one she would want. Try to give the kits to my team 2 weeks in advance, like I explained before. Sometimes it's only 1 week. So again, it's another Friday, and I'm trying to get the kits out to them. So, and it's still not designed because these are kits from last week. that they are just not requesting, so that's fine. Now I'm about to go into the kit. So I have this kit, and my idea behind it is there's mountains and there's watercolor. So it's about to get cold, right? Well, right now today it is cold. I lied to you not. Yesterday it was like 90 degrees, and the day before was like 80. So I don't understand today. But this kit is about the wilderness and the forest and mountains. So I'm getting a vibe. This was inspired by watercolor art. So if you remember and recall last blog, I said what my inspirations were and how I draw from either studying, my Bible study, prayers, what other people have come to me with, something I've seen, some praise and worship music, regular music, um, secular music, I guess you can say, not regular. Um, let's see. Well, actually, secular music. Has Patti LaBelle influenced me? I don't know. I mean, because people talk. Oh, maybe Chrisette Michelle influenced the part of a Valentine's Day kit. So yeah, so songs about loves, and then of course gospel songs. Um, then there is art itself. So art itself inspired me in this kit. I saw this and I was like, I'm loving the forest and the mountains and things like that. So I think wilderness. I think my faith can move mountains. Just the power of you, and um, that is what I'm gonna like sew into this kit. So I already designed 2 pages of it, and I'm thinking I'm going to keep it at 2 pages, depending on what happens when I dive deeper into the study and the word art. Because right now I have a whole bunch of elements, and then I'm going to place the word art in there. So I go to Beauty, get out my study Bible. Excuse me, my study Bible was definitely under 2 other Bibles, so I had to dig for it. And I'm looking for words in here, like I said, the words that popped out to me, but it may be easier, since this is not like a word like joy or heart, a very popular word. I will have to resort to looking on Google. So I'm gonna do my search. So of course, when we search, we immediately get what I was thinking. Your faith can move mountains, and then your doubt can create them. Definitely putting that into the kit. So I explained before that the text comes from either a search on Google, or go to Bible Gateway and look at the well, it's electronic Bible, and there's different versions of it on there. So I do that. I do Google, and I look at my own concordance. So that's what I'm about to do. I don't think that's going to be something fun to look at, but I was just trying to show you the process real quick. So I'm going to pick you guys back up after I get to the design portion of it. How about that? So I have all my scriptures and quotes and references and things like that. I type them up and I review them. I cross-reference them, and make sure that I have the right scriptures that I'm really seeking to put inside of the kit. And so this is like the first kit I'm like doing like with you guys. So I can go over some of them. I'll just state like some of the scriptures. So your faith can move mountains. We already know that one. Though the mountain may crumble, you will not. If you have a faith that can move mountains but do not have love, you're nothing. I lift my eyes to the mountains. Trust in the Lord forever. God is the everlasting rock. Every mountaintop is within reach if you just keep climbing. That is a quote. That is not a scripture. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Also a quote, not a scripture. No matter how tall the mountain is, it cannot block the sun. That is also a quote. So the rest of them are scriptures. Those last three were quotes. And then for wilderness, because most of it is about the mountains, because that's what a lot of the illustrations are, mountains. But I also have some trees. So I have two for wilderness, which are, I will make a way in the wilderness and you will survive the wilderness. So I have a lot from Isaiah that is going into this kit. And I don't necessarily always use all of the scriptures that I put in there, or the quotes, or the lyrics, or whatever I'm pulling from text-wise as inspiration to go inside of the kit. I don't use all of them. So I am going to plug in where I want my text and word art and everything to go. I pick my fonts and everything. So I'm about to do that part. Is that something everybody wants to see? Excuse me. Well, update. Y'all don't even know that part. It's personal. But I had a lunch date. It got canceled, so I have more time. It is now 11:14 a.m. So I do have to add onto my list to sign up for the sickle cell walk. The kit was released yesterday and it did really well. A lot of people donated, and I really, really appreciate you guys for doing that. That just warms my heart, and my kids are so excited to be on YouTube. That was the first time on YouTube visually, like their faces, their little hands have been on YouTube, but not their faces. So I'm going to read the comments to them today, so they can be excited about that. I did say I'm going to pick up my daughters early from school because I got to get ready for the birthday party. So I'm probably honestly going to have to stop here. So I got 2 out of 3 done. I said I was going to do the Fierce kit, but I ended up going for the Mountain kit, which is something that I do. Whatever, some people turn their hobbies into their business, and then when they do that, it's not as fun. This was never a hobby. It was something that I did for me, and then I wanted other people to be able to have the items as well. So it was me doing it for myself and then turn into a business. And when I say turn into a business, it was like immediately after I probably did like my first couple pages. I was like, I gotta share this with other people. So I say that to say that I tend to do what I want to do in my flow of schedule. So I'm not beating myself up. That's why I have a top 3. So by all means, if I get 2 out of 3 done, killing it. So I don't feel bad if 1 out of 3 gets done or none out of 3 gets done. It feels good to cross some stuff off, but I don't think you should bombard yourself with lists. So this is definitely a list of more than 3. But I have my highlighted top ones, and the Mountain one took over for the Fierce kit. And I'm going to have to do some of these other things, like they do have to get done today. But for right now, I'm about to stop and take care of some home stuff, because that's also important. I can't just spend my whole day on the shop, unfortunately. So I have gone forward with the Mountains kit. I don't know what I want to call it yet. I don't know if I want to just call it Mountains, if I want to get a little bit more jazzed with it. But I'm excited to see how you guys like see the final product, since you saw like the rawness of it. Like you saw there was no words. It's just a little bit of watercolor art on the page. So I hope that you liked what was going on. I think I'm wrapping up this vlog. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog today. And I do plan on addressing someone's question in the next vlog. I think one of the questions that I want to handle, I probably touched on it a little bit just now, is time management. Should I do that now? Time management? Since I already touched on it, maybe I'll tackle it now. I believe that for me, a little bit into who I am, I work full time, so I work 40 hours a week. I work 10-hour days, and I'm off on Fridays. So for me, the shop is something that I do in the car during my lunch break. I bring my laptop and it stays in the car. I go to my car on my lunch break and I design there. Um, I get home and I might give the shop maybe an hour to answer some stuff on social media, send someone an email or something like that. And then Fridays, I am off every Friday since I work 10-hour days. So Fridays are like my days to do shop stuff. However, I have my office in my home, so I spend some of that time also doing home stuff. Thus, the video of me in the laundry room last vlog. So, time management is essential to progress and my success. I don't think I can get a lot of stuff done if I didn't do my to-do lists and if I was not grounded. I spent 30 minutes in my garage this morning on social media, but I feel like it was worth it because I made a connection with the illustrator. So sometimes you do have to take that time out. Like I said, my family, and I said it in the last vlog, my family comes first, my family and friends. So if someone ever calls me or needs me, I really do drop the shop. Unless it's like dire need, I gotta get this done, somebody is waiting on me or counting on me, I dropped the shop for them. So that lunch date that got canceled, I would have definitely been there for that lunch date, even though I have stuff I want to do because the shop is consistent. It's never gonna stop. It's something that's gonna continue to go. You haven't seen me eat yet. I start eating at 12. I do intermittent fasting, so 12 o'clock is when I start to consume goods. I drink water all day though. Let's see. How do I juggle? My husband is also home on Fridays, so sometimes we have a lunch date, or we walk to around the neighborhood, walk the dog, or walk to the bus with the kids, or something like that. If we have work to do, we work in the same room, a family room, on our laptops together, so we at least breathe in the same air. So that's how we spend our time. We usually have day dates. We'll go get crabs and shrimp on our date because we have to share with the kids. Really just eat in peace because our kids are young and they need us to peel crabs and shrimp for them. So we'll do that, go to the movies. I go out with my parents on Fridays. I just checked in with them. They have appointments today, so they can't hang out with me today, but I will see them later on today for the birthday party. So my Fridays get kind of crazy because that's the day that everybody knows that I'm off. So spending time with my family is very important. And today, like I said, I'm gonna pick the kids up early, so I gotta get this house done. Other things in time management, I think I mentioned my top three. My planner, I use my phone if I need to sync something with my husband, like appointments or something like that, because they're usually on Fridays, because I'm off again on Fridays. So Google Calendar, my planner is right here. This is him. This is my business planner. So all of my ideas, my calendar, and things are in here. Since I check my email more often than I check my planner is more drawn out plan like items. Planner. And I use my email sometimes for like a to do, like, oh yeah, like I'll be at work and remember, oh, when you get home, don't forget to check on the stats of this, or to see if this updated, or check in with this person. I'll email that, check out for some sales. So I think those are the top things that I have to offer you as far as like how am I doing it, because outside on like, just if I were to list on paper, like I said, I know some people are like, oh my gosh, 10-hour days. But I need that Friday off, you guys. Like, I don't know how anybody else does it. But yeah, to run a household with a husband, myself, 3 young children, a out of control pup, a business, both having full-time jobs, kids are fully in school, and then they have after school activities and stuff. I rely heavily on my top 3 list, my to-do list that I email, my Google Calendar that syncs with everybody, and my priorities are set as far as my family and my friends, and my personal time is at the top. I'm going to incorporate working out. Me and Morgan need to do that together. So we're going to tie that into our schedule, and that's gonna be at the top as well. Right now, I just count me walking Dallas as a top. So that's all. I just wanted to give that nugget as well. I always want to make sure I answer somebody's question along in the vlog. So please let me know how the last vlog went, how this vlog went, so I can get better at this. I do know that I need a new camera. Nobody told me that. I just know. Let's see. I did get feedback that I should do time stamping, so I'm gonna go back and do that for the last vlog. I'm definitely gonna do that for this vlog. I don't know if this is gonna be a weekly thing. I kind of like it, like just having you guys with me on every Friday. It kind of maybe keep me on schedule too. I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna do. But let me know if you have any other suggestions. You can leave your questions for me in the comments. You can email me your questions. That's fine. It's kelly@printprayslay.com. If you don't want anyone else to see your question. And I addressed certain type of questions and stuff like that in the last vlog. I'll make sure to timestamp that as well, because my vlogs tend to be long. Leave a comment if that's really not your thing. Also, I watch 3-hour vlogs, so so I tend to like longer videos, but that's not what everybody else likes. So just let me know. But enjoy your weekend. I don't know when you're gonna see this. It could, I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend. If this is past the weekend by the time you see it, most likely it may be. I might try to get this in to it's Amira's weekend for her birthday. So yeah, maybe Monday. All right, bye. Oh, I didn't do it.